we just have to refocus ourselves. We can't be content and satisfied with just getting by, being a second half team. The Oregon game definitely humbled us. It has us back this year, even hungrier, ready to play. Start out from the jump, and it's right around the corner.
In the back, to our left, in the camera.
Leighton Hurt, Seminoles.com. Jalen, I think everyone's getting used to seeing how confident you are as a player. Where do you get your confidence from? What really motivates you?
I just never want to let my family down. That's honestly it. I don't never want to let my family down, my teammates down. So I know that I'm doing everything in my power, working hard, doing everything in my power to be the best. That's all.
Next question is going to be back and to the left.
Jalen, Jim Connors from Time Warner Cable News in the Carolinas. Last couple of years, Florida State had national title expectations, was kind of a given, even with some people, that you'd win the conference. And now this year, you may not be the favorite to even win the conference, and nobody's giving you much chance at the national championship. How's it feel to come at it from that perspective, because it's a little different from what it has been?
That's fine with us. Internally in as Florida State, as a program, as a team, we don't do we don't go out there and play for the opinions of others. We go out there and play because, for our love of the game, for our love, for each other, to go out there, as a brotherhood and play the game that we all love. So, that's fine if people want to, say that we won't win the conference, won't be in the picture and things like that. That's completely fine because, when things like that do happen, it'll shock them. It'll just feel better for us.
Right here, next row to the back.
Hey, Jalen. Chip Patterson, CBSSports.com. What have been your initial impressions of Everett Golson?
A competitor. He's a competitor. He's a natural leader. He's fit right in. He's a great person on and off the field. He fits right into what we're about at Florida State.
Is it true you picked off his first pass in 7-on-7? Did you have any words for him afterwards? If so.
Yeah, that's true. The first time, it wasn't his first pass. He didn't throw it my way on his first pass, but the first pass that he threw my way, I did pick it off. I didn't say anything to him. I just kind of gave him a little smile. Some other guys on the team kind of said a little something to him, though.
Right here to our left.
Hey, Jalen, Dane Huffman from WNCN here in Raleigh. Look, and there's been a lot obviously going on in the offseason at Florida State. How has the team sort of responded to that? And also the reports, are there any restrictions on where players can go, what y'all can do in light of kind of what's happened there? Thank you.
We just have to focus back up. We have to focus up as a team. We've always done things. The coaches have always had speakers come and educate us, and we've always been learning about different aspects of just life in general. Becoming men on and off the field, doing the right things. As far as being, we can't go certain places. That's not true. We just try to, as a team, keep ourselves in the right places so we don't make bad choices or nothing bad happens. That's all that is.
Jalen, Bob Holliday, WRL.com. The ACC had 10 defenses ranked among the nation's top 46 in total defense, and Florida State was not among them. Do you see this as a year when with all the guys you've got coming back, when yards are harder to get, or will you continue to let people drive the ball and make big plays when you need to?
Definitely, our goal is just to be the best we can be. We're going to be happy with ourselves if we're going out there truly doing the best we can, preparing ourselves throughout the week in and week out, doing everything we have to do. We're definitely going to get the job done.
Jalen, Dan Tortora again, talking about having to focus up. Who are some of those guys through the spring that stepped up leadership-wise to try and corral the team on and off the field to do what you need to do to have a positive future?
There's a few guys. You know, in every position group, there's a few guys who people look up to in that position group who they'll follow. They have certain influence on certain guys on the team. I don't think it's just one specific leader. I don't think it's 2 or 3. We have multiple leaders on the team. There's different type of leaders, and that's just something that players will become more comfortable with when the season goes on a little bit more, and definitely when camp starts in a few weeks.
How do you know that you're successful at practice? How do you know that you're successful at the end of the week? How do you win the day? How do you win the week?
When you're doing everything, that you in your power to, be the best, to control what you can control. When you're giving it your all, when you're giving it your best, you can be happy with yourself at the end of the day. You can only be yourself. You can't, try to go out there and do something out of the ordinary, something that's not you, something that you can't do. I feel like, you're going out there giving it your best, and you're going to be happy about it. And you, 9 times out of 10 times at Florida State, you'll be successful because we have the talent. So when we go out there and, work hard and develop those into skills.
Follow-up question about defenses. A lot of returning quarterbacks who have big numbers. Maybe the last couple of years, with the exception of Florida State, I think the defenses have had the better end of it. Is this maybe going to be an offensive year? Do you feel like the defenses in the league are going to have more work to do with all the high-powered players coming back on the offenses?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. Only time will tell. Like I said, we just got to, for us, Florida State, we just got to go in and day out, do the right things on and off the field, be the best we can be.
In my follow-up, you say there are things that you can do, you can control, you can't control. To win the day, you do the best you can do. Are there things right now you feel like you can't do, or are there things right now you feel like you do really, really well?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
I feel like there's there's nothing that I can't do. As a defensive back, I play every spot in the secondary. Since I've been in college, I know the whole defense. I feel like I can do it all. That's just me personally. That's the confidence I have in myself.